Hi, I'm EllaAradia and welcome to your September 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. This reading is for my Aquarius air signs, where we'll be exploring the overall energies and themes for the month ahead, as well as taking a deeper dive into how these might be playing out for you in your life. This is a general reading. It's going to resonate a little bit differently for all of you. So take what feels aligned to you and just leave the rest. And before we jump in, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you who are supporting my channel by liking and subscribing. So if you enjoy this reading and you haven't already done that, please do. It helps the channel out a lot. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and then you can get notified when the next videos are up. So Aquarius, let's jump in. The first thing I'm seeing here, Aquarius, is building for the future. It's this image of, let's say, somebody, putting these building blocks in place, planning for the future. And I feel like there's a lot of excitement around this. And it's this real sense of finally getting to a point where you feel like you're able to turn the page, because I feel like there's some sort of, letting go of the past, finally getting to that point where you've broken free from, unhealthy, toxic connections or situations. And yeah, really feeling like you can really begin this new chapter that I'm seeing here. So there's a lot of planning going on, building blocks that are being put in place, foundations are being laid. And with your overall energies here, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is exactly what I'm talking about, particularly for those of you that this relates to, the career aspect of things, career or home. And this is a card of, really, getting to a point in life, where you have, really created that abundance, that security. You've really manifested that abundance for yourself. And there is this sense of, independence and, freedom, and being able to, really, have and live that life that you have wanted for yourself. And what lies in your recent past, the Two of Pentacles. Your feelings towards your situation, your current energies. This is the Ten of Pentacles. And with the Two of Pentacles, this is a card of management, and sometimes it represents, a choice, a choice that we're, choices that we're juggling. It's also a card, I feel, of, getting your priorities in order. So it's a management card, balancing the different areas of your life and really working out, what is truly important to you. What are your highest values moving forwards? And with your current energies, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And again, this is the whole theme of this reading. It's all about, laying those strong foundations, putting things in place with a view to, something that stands the test of time, like long-term goals, whether that is career or it's a new relationship. It's all about, really working, making that commitment to build for the future. I feel like there's some really good times ahead for you. I just feel so much excitement right now. And your feelings towards your situation, the Queen of Pentacles. And, this is a card very often of coming to this point of really recognizing, your worth and your value. And really nurturing, perhaps home, career, or yourself in that way, or maybe even this, this other person, for those of you that this relates to, perhaps a new connection that you're in. And when I look into the past, you know, I definitely feel that, you know, these are the lessons that a lot of your past experiences have, you know, mirrored to you. And there's very much this energy now of, you know, really embodying that and moving forwards, you know, much more strongly in this sense of, you know, really knowing your worth here, Aquarius. And I do feel like there was some dark times behind you, you know, very unfulfilling connections, toxic connections, challenging times, difficult times, and I really do feel like there is this moment now of like really like letting go of that, making peace with it, seeing, you know, the lessons, the soul lessons of what all of that taught you, and this real recognition now of, you know, moving into a brighter space in your life. Because like I said, I do feel like there's so much excitement, and I just feel like there's some really good times ahead of you. So what lies in your challenge? The Knight of Wands. So sometimes this can come up as a challenge where, you know, maybe you are perhaps a little bit apprehensive around, you know, following this inspiration, you know, following your heart, following this, you know, this creative flow of energy, and making a move and really embracing, you know, this new connection, this new chapter, whatever this is for you. And I feel like it's, you know, it's really important to, you know, really trust your heart on this and not be afraid to be seen, not be afraid to stand in your truth. Because what I do feel around you are also some energies of like questioning you. You know, are you doing the right thing? Are you on the right path? And I do feel that for some of you, that might be something that you are attracting here, because sometimes when we have that around us, it does, first of all, mirror the doubts that we have inside ourselves, but it also helps you to, you know, really get in touch with your true feelings. And with the hidden influence here is the Lovers, which is exactly what I'm talking about. It's all about, you know, whatever your next step forward is, Aquarius, this is about making choices and decisions which are truly aligned with your heart. It's not about, you know, what other people want for you. It's about you, you know, staying true to you and following your heart, whether that's a choice in, you know, love, career, or whatever that is. It's about doing, you know, what makes you happy and what you feel truly aligned with here. And with your advice from the universe, we have the Three of Cups. This is a card of community, celebration, of, you know, perhaps social gatherings and, you know, being around friends and community. And to me, I feel like this is a message to, you know, really put yourself around, you know, people, friends that really lift you up and support you. Because that's, you know, really what this card is all about, you know, being around energies, situations and people which actually lift you up. Also relying perhaps on your support network for advice if needed. But yeah, being around these, you know, positive, uplifting, supportive energies, because I do feel it's important to, as much as you can, you know, take this next step with this Knight of Wands and really, you know, really turn the page on the past and just really trust, you know, what your heart's saying to you in all of this. And with your potential outcome, I love this, the Four of Wands. And this is a gateway. This is a gateway, Aquarius, to, you know, potential emotional happiness and fulfillment, you know, because fours are all about, you know, stability. And, you know, this is a card of, you know, milestones very often, of, you know, really getting to kind of that sweet spot in life, you know, whether that is, you know, home, family, career, this new connection that I'm feeling for you. And, you know, this is all about, yeah, that emotional fulfillment and getting to that point where, you know, everything just falls into place for you. Everything clicks into place. So this is a great card to have in the outcome for you. So really trust your path here, Aquarius. And yeah, it really is, what it feels to me is it really is time to let go of the past, to break free from, you know, any last attachments or chains that might be kind of holding you back, and to really just, yeah, trust what's unfolding and take that next step moving forwards. So I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. If this reading resonated, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, no matter what comes through in a reading, moving forwards, always trust what feels right for you. So thanks so much for being here, and I wish you a great month ahead.